Stocks versus real estate. It should be a crime for you to actually compare stock versus a real estate investment. Let me explain exactly why. All right. So first, we got stocks right here. So we all know you're actually buying a piece of a company, Coca-Cola, AT&T, whatever that might be. Now, the big difference, number one, what are you doing when you buy stocks? You're buying a piece of paper. You're buying something on the internet that tells you that you own part of this company. But the reality is you can't go walk into Coca-Cola and say, hey, I'm a shareholder. Let me see these books. Let me see what type of Coca-Cola we're actually doing over here. Let me see the operations, right? They're not going to let you in. All right. You own a piece of paper. Now the function with this is when you buy this piece of paper, what's the reality is you're investing in this and you're hoping it goes up. But the reality is stocks go up and down. All right. So this could actually go down. Now, we hope it goes up, but we don't know that for sure. Second, the other piece that comes as a benefit with stocks, the dividend. Great. The dividend's always good. Okay. And not all stocks have this, but some of the bigger stocks will. All right. The dividend, that's actually going to be paid quarterly. So 4 times a year, they're going to send you a check, send you money and say, thanks for owning part of our asset. We're going to send you the dividend based off of EBITDA, whatever it might be. Okay. So they're going to send you a quarterly dividend. Now, the key thing to know is that when you buy a stock, all right, if you own it for less than 365 days, you own it for less than 1 year, this is where they get you. Okay. The taxes. It's called a short-term capital gain. A short-term capital gain is actually taxed at one of the highest brackets within the U.S. tax code. All right. So you have to own this for more than 365 days. All right. In order to not get hit with this short-term capital gain. All right. You want to get this into a long-term capital gain. So you need to be in it for the long haul. So say you buy a stock and that starts to plummet. All right, you either got to dip out, or if it goes sky high, if you want to try to pull your money out before it goes back down, you have to know that you're going to be hit with some high taxes. Now, the benefit of it, I don't know if it's necessarily a benefit, is that this is a liquid asset. Meaning you can cash out whenever you want. All right, that could be a benefit. That could be actually negative. For me, I don't want my assets, my investments to be liquid. So for me, that's a negative, but that could be a positive for you. But I want to compare it to real estate. All right. Because I see all these comparisons out there. Oh, stocks versus real estate. Which one should I do? Like I said, it should be a crime to compare the two. Because real estate, number one, what is it? Is real, baby. You can actually touch this thing. These are real bricks over here, right? This is a real asset that you can go and touch. All right. So that in alone makes it. But actually from an investment standpoint, what differentiates stocks versus real estate? Well, let me tell you some of the key factors on why I love real estate and why it's also made 90% of millionaires out there. All right. Number one, cash flow. Okay. Cash flow is king when it comes to real estate. So what is cash flow? All right. So if we have a rental property over here, okay, what's this doing? The first of every single month, money comes in. Okay. Then we go and pay our bills. All right. So anything left over, right? This money right here, that's our cash flow. Pays us every single month. All right. So number one, cash flow is king. Real estate has cash flow. That's why I love that asset. All right. What are the other benefits that come along with it? All right. Well, how about amortization? Okay. What's amortization? So when I go and buy a piece of real estate, I'm actually borrowing. Okay. So I have the bank that comes and gives me money over here. All right. When I make these monthly payments, I'm not paying that bill. My tenants that live here, they're paying my mortgage payment. They're paying my principal. They're paying my interest. So over time, okay, right here, over time, I'm amortizing. Is that even a word? My property amortizes over the long term, meaning that they continue to pay down the principal, pay down the debt, all that. So over time, my tenants paid for that. So I reap all the benefits through the amortization. What are the other things that come with it? Oh, how about leverage? Okay? If I have $1, what can I buy in real estate? I can buy, that's $3, maybe $4 in real estate. All right, so I can actually use leverage to increase my cash flow. All right, that's a benefit to me. I can't go and leverage or borrow money to go buy stocks. I mean, I know that they got all these accounts and the hedges and stuff like that, but I can't go to, let's say Chase Bank and say, hey, I want $10,000 to go buy Chase stock. They're going to look at me and laugh at me. I can't do that. All right, so leverage is a benefit when it comes to investing in great real estate. What are some of the other benefits that come with it? Well, let's say, how about the tax benefits? These are huge. Okay? One's depreciation. So for simplistic terms, depreciation is the tax code basically says, hey, this property, okay, that you bought for $100,000, over 27 and a half years, it's going to be worth zero. So every single year, you can actually depreciate some of that value over time. And essentially what the depreciation is it's offsetting my income. So they're automatically giving me free money and depreciating my asset based off my income. That's massive. You don't get depreciation in stocks. Depreciation is huge when it comes to actual building wealth. All right. How about appreciation? That's a great thing too. So while the government's saying that my property's going down in value, the reality is if I'm buying a good asset in a good location where people want to live with good tenants next to a Starbucks, next to something that is bringing jobs, bringing people to the area, naturally, what's going to happen to this asset? It's going to go up in value over time. All right. So then I can reap the benefits of appreciation. So I got cash flow, amortization, leverage, tax benefits, the depreciation with it, and appreciation. So ultimately, why does this make it a better asset to invest in over the long term versus stocks? Well, let's look at it. Hey, this is a stream of income, cash flow. Amortization, oh, that's a stream of income. Leverage, that can be a stream of income. I'm borrowing money. All right. Tax benefits, stream of income. Depreciation, stream of income. Appreciation, stream of income. I just made 6 streams of income in one investment. Versus stocks, I have my dividends, and I have my stock hopefully going up. I only have maybe 2 if it all works out. Whereas over here, I got 6. It's building streams of income. So now, if you want to layer on top of this, doors, let's start adding a couple more doors that come to this. Right? Now we are building more streams of income within one asset. So I can do the same amount of work over here that I did over here, yet I made 6, 7 streams of income with one investment. That you can't do that in stocks. That's why it should be a crime to compare stocks versus real estate.